Every single night, while you sleep, a battle is happening. A battle so enormous it determines whether the sun rises tomorrow morning. Every single night, while the world was asleep, the Egyptians believed a massive battle was happening in the underworld. Egypt United Tours. The sun god Ra fighting a monster so terrifying that even the gods needed human help to defeat it. And the most shocking part? Apophis can never be truly killed. No matter how many times he's defeated, he just retreats into the shadows to lick his wounds and wait for the next sunset to try all over again. Egypt United Tours. Before we talk about the battle, we need to understand Ra. Ra was the supreme sun god of ancient Egypt, the most powerful deity in the entire Egyptian pantheon. He was not just a god, he was the source of all life. Ra was a chief deity because the Egyptians recognized the importance of the sun for agriculture and life in general. Egypt Fun Tours. Every morning when the sun rose, that was Ra. Every day when crops grew, that was Ra's gift. Every warm ray of light, Ra himself. Without Ra, there was no Egypt. Without Ra, there was no life. The ancient Egyptians believed that the sun was actually Ra's great barge, his solar boat, which sailed through the sky from dawn to dusk. During the day, Ra sailed across the sky in his magnificent golden boat, bringing light and warmth to all of Egypt. But at sunset, something terrifying happened. The sun was Ra's great barge, which sailed through the sky from dawn to dusk and then descended into the underworld. History skills. Ra had to travel through the Duat, the Egyptian underworld, a terrifying realm of darkness, monsters, and chaos. And waiting for him in that darkness was Apophis. Apophis is the ancient Egyptian deity of chaos, darkness, and destruction. Unlike other gods, he represents Isfet, disorder, and is the eternal enemy of Ra. His primary goal is to swallow the sun and plunge the universe back into primordial darkness. YouTube. The Lord of Chaos was seen as a giant snake or serpent. Some descriptions said his length was 16 yards and he had a head made of flint. Wikipedia. He was not worshipped. He had no temples. No one prayed to him. To worship Apophis would be to invite the end of the world. Where did Apophis come from? The Egyptians had several answers, each more disturbing than the last. Some elaborations said Apophis sprang from the saliva of the goddess Neith when she was still in the primeval waters. Wikipedia. Other accounts say something even more shocking. Apophis developed as a nemesis to the god Ra, spawned from Ra's own severed umbilical cord. Egypt Fun Tours. Think about that. The greatest enemy of the sun god was born from the sun god himself. Chaos born from order. Darkness born from light. The Egyptians understood something profound. Every force of creation carries within it the seed of its own destruction. Every night without exception, Ra's solar boat entered the Duat. The underworld was divided into 12 regions, one for each hour of the night. In each region, Ra and his crew faced different challenges. Monsters, gates guarded by fire-breathing serpents, souls of the dead reaching out from the darkness. The scariest part always happened right before dawn, in the deepest part of the night. That's when Apophis would show up, trying to stop the boat or even drink all the water in the celestial river just to leave Ra stranded in the mud. Center of excellence. And then Apophis struck. The snake would use his hypnotic gaze to try and paralyze Ra and his defenders. Egypt United Tours. His roar shook the entire underworld. It was thought that his terrifying roar would cause the underworld to rumble. Apophis movements were thought to cause earthquakes, and his battles with Set may have been meant to explain the origin of thunderstorms. World History Encyclopedia. He tried to wrap his colossal body around Ra's boat, to crush it, to swallow the sun, to pull all of existence back into darkness and void. If he ever succeeded, there would be no sunrise, no tomorrow, no life. But Ra was never alone. On board the great ship, a number of different gods and goddesses helped fend off the serpent. History skills. The most powerful defender was someone unexpected, Set. Yes, the same Set who murdered Osiris, the villain of another story, was the hero of this one. Set was the only god strong enough to face the serpent directly. Standing at the prow of the solar bark, Set used his physical strength and chaos magic to spear Apophis every night. YouTube. Even chaos was needed to fight chaos. In one famous version, Ra himself defeats Apophis in the form of a great cat, slicing the serpent with a knife. History skills. But here's what makes this story truly unique among all mythologies. Ancient Egyptian priests and laypeople would engage in rituals to protect Ra and destroy Apophis, and through these observances linked the living with the dead and the natural order as established by the gods. History skills. Ra's victory each night was thought to be ensured by the prayers of the Egyptian priests and worshippers at temples. World History Encyclopedia. The Egyptians genuinely believed their prayers, their rituals, their actions on Earth directly helped Ra win the battle every night. Every Egyptian who prayed was a soldier in this cosmic war. Once a year, the most dramatic ritual in all of Egypt took place. In an annual rite called the Ritual of Overthrowing Apophis, priests would build an effigy of Apophis that was thought to contain all of the evil and darkness in Egypt, and burn it to protect everyone from Apophis's evil for another year. World History Encyclopedia. They didn't just burn it. The chapters described a gradual process of dishonoring, dismemberment, and disposal. World History Encyclopedia. Spitting on the effigy, cutting it, mutilating it, and finally burning every piece. Even speaking the name Apophis was dangerous. The name Apep was often written and then immediately crossed out or defaced, a linguistic trap to prevent the name from gaining any real power. Solar eclipses terrified ancient Egyptians beyond anything else. The ancient Egyptians believed that Apophis's attacks on Ra sometimes partially succeeded, resulting in solar eclipses. During an eclipse, Apophis was thought to have swallowed the sun momentarily, causing darkness during daylight hours. Study.com. Imagine experiencing a solar eclipse with this belief in your heart, that the monster had actually swallowed the sun, that the world might end at any moment. During an eclipse or a heavy storm, priests would perform frantic rituals and make loud noises to help Ra break free from the serpent's belly and restore the light. The Egyptians were so serious about this battle that they created an entire instruction manual for defeating Apophis. Egyptian priests had a detailed guide to fighting Apophis, referred to as the Books of Overthrowing Apep. The chapters described a gradual process of dishonoring, dismemberment, and disposal. World History Encyclopedia. These books were buried with the dead, because after death, every soul had to survive its own encounter with Apophis in the underworld. Spells taught the dead how to find and defeat Apophis, and how to guard against his evil powers. Center of Excellence. Even in death, you needed to fight the Chaos Serpent. But the Ra versus Apophis story isn't just about a sun god fighting a snake every night. The conflict between Ra and Apophis was not only a mythological narrative, it was a principle in the universe that represented the ancient issue of light against dark, good against evil, order against chaos. Wikipedia. Apophis represented everything the Egyptians feared: darkness, oblivion, and the loss of one's individual identity. History skills. And yet, the Egyptians understood that even though there was a place of chaos, it was not a place to be embraced, but it provided meaning to the order. Without Apophis, the struggle would not exist, and without struggle, there would be no victory. Here's a fact that will blow your mind. In 2004, modern astronomers discovered an asteroid heading dangerously close to Earth. They calculated it had a significant chance of hitting our planet in 2029. What did they name it? Asteroid 99942 was named Apophis after the Egyptian god of chaos because it posed a world-ending threat, mirroring the ancient serpent's desire to destroy our reality. YouTube. 3,000 years after ancient Egyptians feared Apophis destroying the sun, modern scientists named a planet-killing asteroid after him. Some fears are eternal. Here is the most beautiful part of this entire story. Every single morning, when you see the sunrise, according to ancient Egyptian belief, that sunrise is a victory. Ra won. Again. Against impossible odds. Against an enemy that cannot die. Against a monster that has been trying every single night since the beginning of time. The Egyptians thought that whenever the sun rose, it was an indication that Ra had conquered Apophis. Wikipedia. The sunrise isn't just light. It's proof that order defeated chaos. One more time. Three things most people don't know. 1. Apophis was never worshipped by anyone. Not one temple, not one priest. In the world of Egyptian mythology, almost every deity has a place of worship. However, Apophis is a unique exception. YouTube. 2. The image of an anti-god snake appears in Greek, Norse, and Egyptian mythology, suggesting these ancient civilizations may have shared this fear, or that humans are biologically coded to fear serpents. Egypt Fun Tours. 3. The Battle of Ra versus Apophis inspired what eventually became the concept of Satan in Christianity, the eternal enemy of God and light. The story of Ra versus Apophis teaches us something timeless. Every single day, you fight your own Apophis, your doubts, your fears, your worst impulses, the chaos inside you that wants to pull everything back into darkness. And every morning you wake up and choose to face the day. You are Ra. You won the night. You defeated the serpent one more time. The sunrise isn't just Ra's victory, it's yours too. Now you know the complete story of Ra versus Apophis, the battle that happens every single night. Who should we cover next? Osiris, the god of the dead, or Isis, the most powerful goddess in Egyptian mythology? Drop your vote below. Follow Mythosverse, and we'll see you in the next legend.